Okay. It's been a while, but I think I've done all my setup that I usually do. So, there we go. I'm just gonna get started by reading the pattern. This is live, yes. Hello, Ventisto. How have you been? Let me check. There's always a bunch of reading to do before we even get into a pattern, and this one is no difference. Chain 4, slip stitch in 4th chain to make a ring. Sure. Hello, Ladybug. How are you doing? So, please cooperate. There we go. Should I keep track of my rows? Nah. That is hubris talking. Feel free to... Feel free to tell me later that I am an idiot if this does not end up working out, but for now I am confident. Chain 3, DC in same stitch. Same stitch, this is a ring. What do you mean same stitch? Oh, I hate it when they're this small. 1, 2. You know what doesn't help? Having slightly twitchy hands from nerves. From this being the first time I'm streaming in a good while. DC in same stitch. I am gonna DC into the circle. Because fuck you, that's how these work. First profanity of the year. Good to be back. Your own crochet is making... I said to you, but your hands are covered in chocolate. Oh no. Can't crochet chocolate. Actually, hold up. I turned off autofocus, but I'm gonna turn it back on, I think. And we'll... Don't be nervous, yeah. A little bit. It's been a while. You'll go fine in a minute. Okay. Do we wanna focus? You know what? Apparently we don't. So this is gonna be manual. Sir. Not that direction. Where is the... Fuck it. This is fine. The focus is now offended. Is it trippy? I am sorry. I turned off what? I have been fiddling with my camera settings for a while, because if you remember, we had a load of, like, bars going all over the camera. Let me see if I can turn it back on. This totally won't jinx everything. Hold up. Where's my bucket? Okay. 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 I can summon the bars of destruction. There. See, we used to have these all the time. And I figured out the setting that made them disappear. And I'm quite proud of myself for that, to be entirely honest. Yeah! They're gone! It was a combination of low light conditions and also the fact that my desk is black. Which is not a great combination with low light conditions, as you can imagine. But yeah. Okay, let me actually try and crochet 2 DC in next DC. No wait, I am looking at the wrong one already. Wow. My hubris is already biting me in the ass. It hasn't even been a minute. Alright, 11 DC in ring. Okay, so we've got... Do you mean 12 DC in total? Yes, you do. That's not clear. Okay. 2... How many is that? I keep losing count. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10, 11, 12. Let me do a quick recount of that because I am always horrible at counting. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's correct. Nice. Is this supposed to be circle? Sure. Slip stitch to third chain of first DC. That's this one. Mark first DC for stitch placement. I don't need to do that, do I? Oh, I don't. Even once I'm free of the chocolate, I'm realizing I should not crochet because listening to me Oh no. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, if this pattern does not commit crime, I will not have to count again. So maybe the counting, if you want to do crochet, which, I mean, that's up to you. You can, but maybe take a break when I'm counting. Or mute the stream for a minute until you're done with a part. Or you see that I'm done with the row. Come on. This is a doily there made of crimes. Yes. By definition, yes. And that's what makes them so great. I love my little crime cloth thingies. They're great. See, this is no counting. I can actually try and see if... How is me keeping it in focus? Because I like to go like this, and then I don't know if you guys can see anything. I'm gonna turn autofocus. Is autofocus gonna help at all? Because what I want to do from a streamer point of view is adjust where I hold my hands to where I... Sorry, restart that. I want to adjust where I hold my hands to be in camera properly. Oh dear. Hello? Hello, I am forgetting all my streamer etiquette. Hello raiders, welcome in. I have 15 screens open to figure out my goddamn camera, and I am not seeing the chat from any point of view. But yes, welcome raiders. I'm gonna, you know what? I have never pronounced your name on stream because you refused to give me a like way to pronounce your name, so I am dubbing the Zixios. Fuck it, you're now Zixios. Thank you very much for the raid. How was the rest of your stream? Because I was in there for a decent chunk of the morning. How are you all doing? What are you all doing? There was someone with band practice earlier, but I think they're gone now. Rightfully at band practice. Band practice important. Hi raiders, have some Roombas. We love the Roombas. Thank you Bentista for giving a shout out. Yeah. I have a grand total of 2 viewers in here and they both know you, Zixios, so. In case I put this VOD up afterwards, go follow Zixios, he's cool. He's very chill. The music he plays and sings is interesting. It's great. Okay, wait. I've got to do the next round. Slip stitch the third chain. Oh my god. Yes. This one. I'm assuming it's another... I should be doing that before I read the pattern. Did I count that right? It's about to start committing crimes. Give room for a pause there. You know, it's true. You do make very interesting music. I really enjoy your music. It's very fun. Oh hell, we are immediately on round 3 into the monstrosities. FPTR cluster. What the fuck is an FPTR cluster? Front post treble crochet cluster. Okay. We're gonna be returning the living room to a living room for being a streaming studio. Chats will be patchy. Good luck with that. And no worries about that. I know the joys of returning to normal state. It's fun. Oh god, let me read this because no one can write crochet patterns normally. That would be too easy. Okay, chain 3 with chain 3. Front post treble crochet cluster around marked DC on round 1. Marked DC. Where did you mark? Oh. Oh yeah, there's my hubris. Yes, lady, but your tension is something special. And I say that with affection. Yes, I did not set out to make a boily. Whoops. God, okay. But fine, fine. I know which one it is, despite the fact that I didn't mark it because I have hubris. I know which one it is. So, yarn over twice, insert from front to back around DC indicated. That's this one. Presumably yarn over and pull up a loop. Yep. Yarn over, draw through 2 loops and hook. There. That's a treble. You could have just written treble front post. Repeat from this once more. So a cluster, you could have written a cluster of 2 and I would have known what to do. Okay, this is cool. Okay. We have figured out the front post treble cluster. DC in next DC on round 2. That's this one? Which one is that? Is it you? I don't think it's you. No, it's not. It's you. Haha. DC. There we go. Front post stitches so much. Yes, have you heard about the waffle stitch? Waffle stitches are cool, and I'm not just saying that because I am Belgian and definitely not Dutch. Okay, wait. I am losing where I am. Okay, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. DC and next DC. So a little loopy. We are putting a little bit of a loopy here. Front post treble cluster around next DC on round 1. Already there? Okay. I think I am getting where this is going. This is gonna be an interesting center. You've never done waffle stitch, but they look so texture. They are. I've got a few squares of it lying around somewhere. Okay, I've got the hang of this now. Yes. This doesn't look entirely right though. Did I skip a stitch? No. That's fine. Mark first DC. Yes, I did do it right. Sometimes you just gotta go back and double check wording of something. Because in crochet, wording can be incredibly specific. You need to pay very close attention to it. And this is why graphs, graphical presentations of your patterns are very useful. Except that doily makers seem to be absolutely allergic to that. Which is not very convenient. So apparently, opinions differ on that. Apparently. You've seen what tools people have to work with when it comes to graphs? Yes, some delightful abandonware from the 2010s. Actually, I don't know if it's abandonware, I don't know if it's been abandoned. I also don't know if that applies to just freeware that's just out there, existing, doing its own thing. It's delightfully old. But it works. I have it on my computer somewhere. This is getting a fun texture. Squishy. I'm gonna hold up. Close these previews. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on the focus of my camera, because that's kind of the point of having it in my face like this. What happened there? Literally nothing. Okay. How come ergonomic hook? Because I could not be arsed to find my non-ergonomic one. And I have grown attached to this one, to be honest. I like it now. Friendship begun with specifically the 2.5 ergonomic hook. None of the others. They're still on thin fucking ice. But this one's fine. Sir. Okay. This one specific hook has earned respect. Yes, it has. This one and only this one. It does not extend to the rest of its kind. Please work. Okay. Come on. I love the little initial blue blip on this one. It's cool. Hey, this one? This one. Okay. Is this complete? No, it's not. Is it? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Where did my stitches go? Where did my stitches all disappear to? Did I miss one there? Haha! Dramatically covers the ears of my fancy DMC hooks. You're valid. Did I fuck up already? I think I might have skipped some here. Which just means I'm not gonna go back there. I don't feel like it. The hubris, yes. I mean, or I could go back there. It's gonna get very crowded here if I don't go back and fix that. All part of the hobby. Okay. Yep, okay, there's the error. I see it. Clear as day. Okay. And now we are double checking if we have 24 stitches. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 3. Shit. 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. Where the hell am I? Here? Am I gonna have to go back all the way? No. I am... How many am I missing? Okay, you know what? The error was made all the way back here at the start of the second row. It was here, this one. Supposed to have 2 in it. Aye, come back, come back. There. And this one's also supposed to have 2 in it, and I did not put that right. Okay, but now that we already know how the rest of this thing goes, it will be fast. This is part of the hobby. It teaches you patience. If I make an error on the previous row and there are so many stitches between it and me, I just sprinkle increases everywhere until it works out. Yeah, I was pondering that, but there was slightly too many errors in row 2. There was like 2 or 3 errors there, and that would have piled up on row 3 pretty badly. And I like this yarn a lot for several reasons, so I might as well do it right, I figure. Shouldn't waste the yarn. I wasn't that far along yet anyway. Circles are fickle. Quite. What have we learned today? To fucking count. And to double check if things are off. Okay. Gonna count. See if we can get it right this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. 1, 2. Yeah! I think I got it. Okay. Wait, sorry. For that bonk. Right. Chain 3. Done that. Now we're starting with the front post nonsense buster immediately. Which is down here. Bloody hell. You. Okay, now we're on the right track. I am 100% sure. Bonk. I should have a command for it, if I remember that correctly. You can keep it. You can keep track of it. Or all the bonks that happen in this chat. In this stream. Nope. Double one. It's not exactly a mic bonk, but yes, it is a bonk. I think it should be allowed in the counter as well. It is the mic stand that got bonked. So maybe we should reset it. Fresh start. Also, it's technically a new mic stand. That was the first bonk of this mic stand. Baby's first fucking bonkening. Sir, please cooperate. This is pleasant yarn to work with. It splits a normal amount for cotton. Let's keep it at that. But it is pleasant. It's soft. We like non-mercerized soft cotton in this house. Mercerized cotton has a place. Non-mercerized does too. Twist and turn and twist and turn and twist and turn and twist and turn. Oh yes. Hello, Uruk. How are you doing? Fresh start for this mic stand unburdened by the bonks of its predecessor. Yes. I will do that after this stream. At some point. If I remember. I could write it down. But also I am absorbed by the stitches right now. I'm finally streaming again. Yes! Dice Bag survived its first D&D game. Nice! I'm glad. These things are fun to make. Very nice and quick and just fantastic for scrap yarn. I have a stash with like a dozen of little dice bags. Just saved up because they're great scrap yarn projects. YouTube has paused my music. YouTube, I am still here. Please. Fuck off. Video pause, continue watching. Yes. Oh yes, do roll an ad. That's fantastic. Is that... That's whiz. The immediate yearning to make dice bags. Do it. Go forth and make so many dice bags. Dice bags are always useful. Hello. Thank you for the summer, Rook. Thank you very much. I hope to live up to it. I really hope to be back with streaming crochet and music at some point this month. No, not this month anymore. It was my goal to be back with streaming this month. I am hoping to be back with music and more fiber streams next month. You dislike ads. I did a pre-roll so that they wouldn't show up for the pre-roll, but I guess that already... Oh, it's been 40 minutes since I did that. Yeah, that... It didn't let me do another one. Blame Twitch. God. But yeah, thank you for the sub. Is there anything that you hope to see on this stream? Blame him, I curse him. Yeah. Is there an... Thank you very much, Ventista, for your continuing support. It seems eternal. And it is very appreciated. Really. Just had to show off, didn't you? That's genuinely appreciated. I fart in their general... Hey, boo! How you doing? A hype train? We do have new alerts. Yeah, I spent some time... I didn't like the default ones and I got paranoid about copyright stuff. So I spent some time the other day browsing through the default themes and I found this for the alert box. And I liked it, so I put it on. It's free. If it's not free, Streamlabs should be in trouble because this is a Streamlabs theme. What is this one? Yay, scam train! Oh. Doing good. I own way too many instruments now. I mean, that's the usual state, isn't it? What count are you at now? The last time? Was it something like a dozen string instruments? 20-ish in total? Last time we talked? I feel like I remember such a number. Oh, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Did I... Is that... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2... Ah, ha, 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 ha. No, you don't. No such thing. Thanks for the cheer. This is an absolutely riveting thing to be having a hype train over. Did I get started by 2 entire subs? Delightful. Twitch's standards are low, and they are being met, and that does make me happy. Yes. I am so glad I pulled out the entire thing, because it now fits like a glove. Look at that. What? 1, 2, 3. Get in, bitch. Fine. Sometimes the hook does not want to go into the stage. So we say, okay, bitch, and then go under the stage. Because it doesn't want to goddamn work anyway. Ta-da! First 3. crystal euros. See, the concept of too many instruments is like the concept of too many crochet hooks. Do you guys want to see my crochet hook collection as a little break from counting horrors? Give me a second, you'll count them. Okay. Let me... hold on. I have some here. Wait. This one. These aren't crochet hooks, but they hang out with them, so whatever. These. These. I will sort all of these again afterwards, don't worry about it. Imagine, instead of stitches, time to count instruments and hooks. Yes. Okay, I need to stand up to grab the rest of things. I hope I didn't knock anything over. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. There's a loose one here. I know for a fact there's one laying on the bed. Maybe there's one laying on the spinning wheel as well. Probably. Yes, there is. The other ones are in here. Yes. I like owning crochet hooks. There's so many of them. Oh, and tapestry needles, apparently. Maybe this wasn't very smart, but you know what? We're rolling with it. 2 banjos, an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar, 4 ukes, a bouzouki, a mandolin, and various percussion-y things. Nice. Very nice. What's a bouzouki? I feel like I've heard that before. Is that strings? You also just have hooks randomly spawning in your vicinity sometimes. Yes! Contexts. New apartment. New opportunity to just move shit about 15 times a month because I want to have it this way. No, I want to have it that way. No, I want to have it this way. And then at some point you're just walking around and you look down and on the floor there will just be crochet hooks. That is just the reality of life at that point. Oh my god, you're getting stuck in the thing. Yeah, this is 0.75 millimeter. Look at that. You could stab a man with this and he would bleed out. Can you see that? Can you see that? Will the camera actually focus on this? Can you see that? Camera. Okay, I'm gonna manually focus this. I want you guys to see this. Configure video. Please. Camera control. Focus. Auto. No, because you don't fucking work. Oh my god. Look at that! That's tiny! Slap the lens. Looks like my miniature building tools. Lots of tools, yes. You built all that. Rewind. You build miniatures. That's really cool. Are they for D&D? I don't know anything about miniatures. Okay, a bouzouki is an 8-string Irish folk instrument based on a Greek instrument. Cool. You have it turned to mandolin because you're lazy. Nah. You're just... what do we call that? Practical-minded. You're just practical. How many of them perform duets? Lace crochet is a type of horror. Yeah, it is. Have I missed anything? There has been a lot of chattery. What a hype train is done! Congrats, guys! Oh, this thing as well. This is to knit on a bar. Thingies in it. A resin printer. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna just put all of this nonsense over here and I'll clean it up after the stream. It was worth it. I received a hype train emote. Thank you guys. Look at that. What is that? That's a blob. Got the scam contact. You're not a fan of Twitch pipe streams, are you? I get this feeling that you are not a fan. Which is very valid. There are things to be said about Twitch's financial model. Unfortunately, I don't know shit about it. All I know is that sometimes they give me money on my PayPal. And I'm happy with that. Okay. Alright, let's continue the stream. Okay, let's... I did put it back to autofocus, didn't I? I did. Okay. Camera's just being interesting. But that's okay. Right, let's... Okay, chain 1, SC in same space. Classic. Just in here, alright. Okay, next. Front post double crochet. Is it just as it around next TR cluster? Okay. Easy. Around the entire cluster, so nothing too special about it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Next. SC in next space. That's in this one, I think. Please do enter. Get in there. That's what she said. Okay. Front post double crochet, chain 3, front post double crochet. Right. Oh, in the space. Oh, what? That don't work. You mean this does not make sense? SC in next space. That's just this one. Slip just. Oh, that's gonna. That's interesting. Either the pattern is wrong or I am wrong in how I am interpreting this. Oh dear, this is a layered one. I wish this had a graph. Oh well. We're supposed to have 12 SC, 14 FPDC, 12 chain 3 spaces. So this is literally wrong, what I did earlier. But it told me to do it. Let's try and fix this. Get a posture check. Ah, it is really necessary because lately I had to go to a physiotherapist because my back was just hurting. And apparently it's because I don't fucking get out the house. Well, since I have been getting out the house, she asked me like, do you do any sports at all? And I said, no, I do not at all. She's like, what kind of hobbies do you have? Sitting down and doing things. Such as playing the accordion or doing crochet or spinning yarn. She just kind of looked hopeless at that point. She was like, okay, you're gonna need to try to take 2 walks a day. Of half an hour each. Okay, what am I doing? Hold up. Okay, let's reread the ends. Oh, okay, it makes sense, I just didn't do the previous round correctly. This is what happens when you guys are way too interesting to talk to. You little bitch, come here. Okay. Okay, what does it say? Chain 1 half double crochet and third chain of first DC to make last chain 3 space. That means this and half double crochet into that. Yes, and now it works. Now it works. Now it's correct. No. Okay. I'm gonna read. You have all the scam train. Oh, it's congrats. How many instruments does one need? Yes, always one more. Can confirm is the same with the yarn. Oh yes. You can always do it a mandolin, another mandolin. You thought you were gonna buy yourself a baritone sax for your birthday next month, but then your bike broke. Aww. That sucks. What's a happy seal? If a doctor asked me to walk twice a day, I'd ask him to please take it up with the weather first. Good point. Sadly for me, I am located in the Netherlands, and these people don't believe in bad weather stopping you from going outside and doing shit. These people will just go out and do things. They have interesting rain apparel. They have like whole ponchos for it. It's fantastic. It's like a cultural thing, I think. Was it chain 3 space, right? Yeah. There's no such thing as bad weather. Exactly, our local expert is here about it. Hey, I have to hear jokes about Belgians. You can survive a joke about Dutch people when you're in my territory. Happy seals laying flat on your front, lifting your shoulders and legs, bending your back. Ooh, that sounds heavy. 10 times 5 seconds. Okay. I may genuinely try that. Thank you. It's not like my physio didn't give me exercises as well. She even, like, gave me a big green elastic strip about it, which I haven't been able to use because I have bruised my ribs, which makes it difficult to exist in an upright position. It makes it difficult to exist in any position. It makes it difficult to talk even. Like, I'm keeping an eye on how much everything hurts. Because keeping the amount of control that I like to have over my voice is not something that my ribs currently agree with. So I am, after the stream, I am shutting up for the rest of the day. Possibly into tomorrow. I'll come over during a rainy day, pull you outside and enjoy the nice weather. Sure, good luck. It's heavy, it's going to cure me of constant back pain. Okay. Hey, and that sounds way more time efficient. Like, 2 minutes every day. What did you say? A few times a day. Like, a few minutes, a few times a day sounds way less commitment than a half-hour walk. I am genuinely going to try that. Maybe as soon as my ribs heal. That's the point that I was going to. Bonjour for your church. Yeah. As long as the jokes are about people from Antwerp or Limburg, the jokes are fine. Oh yeah. Sure. Are Dutch people plants that just like getting watered? Yes, they do. You will not prove it tonight, Steve. Or people from Vlaams Brabants. I have the final say on who gets banned in this channel and who doesn't. Boot up. I love the smattering of regionalities that we have gathered up in here. And I love the infighting that results from it. Okay, on a scale of, like, infighting, this is with, like, high school kids shooting rubber bands at each other. When they're not aiming for the eyes. This is fun. Walks are also very good for your wax. Find a good podcast to enjoy and go, yeah. I mean, I picked up Pokemon Go again to help encourage me to walk more. And that has worked. I'm really enjoying Pokemon Go. There's many beasts outside. Also, my apartment is very conveniently located on the Pokemon Go map. Let me just put it that way. The other Brabant ain't much better. There is at least 3 Brabants. Which one do you mean? There's Flemish, there's Wallonian, and there's Dutch Brabant, apparently. Americans who think their states are different countries in the trench coat should talk to a Belgian. Yeah. Oh, noises. Hello, oh dear. Maria Ramirez. You have a very fun name. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the follow. Do hop into chat and let us know what you're doing, if you feel like it. And else, have a nice lurk. Hope you enjoy. Let's see. What's ketchup? You're playing... Oh! Ketchup! Oh. Good luck. I admire your tenacity. I don't even know for how long Critical Role's been going or how much content there's of it. I just know that it's a lot. And that I will never. Please? Okay. Alright. 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 Okay. All that. Yes! Row 4 complete. Looks funky. First episode was 25th. That's almost 10 years ago. Ladybug! You have no stakes in it. That's a lie. Everyone has stakes in the Belgian drama. Get a Pokemon Go and Plus. Nah. Like, I want to see the creatures that I'm about to enclose within a Pokeball for the rest of their mortal lives. Okay. Okay, what did I want? Slipstitch in next FPDC. That's this one. Or just immediately. What's that? Buy me dinner first. No. And then what? That looks weird. Almost. I don't like this part. That's normal, I think. And in next space, chain 3, 40C in same space. FB, DC, front post double crochet decrease. Oh wait, okay, slip stitch in here and in here. Chain 3, 5DC in here in total, so that's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. You don't want steaks, you want fries. Exactly. And that is what unites all Belgians in their heart. Zixios has it fucking figured out. Very nice. Okay, did that FBDC decrease around what? Where do you want me to do that? Insert hook from Plantleback around the next FBDC. So around the FBDC, you could have said that. You could have saved me the trip up the page. Yarn over pull up a loop, yarn over north of tulips and yeah, whatever. Just the... Don't start talking about fries close to Dutch people. You can feel a big... Yeah. Rook, on this channel, there is one correct way to say it. I find it so funny that Dutch people just call a bucket of fries, they just call it potato. They just call it potato. It's great. Took a break to catch up on my other podcasts between C1 and C2. I do not know these distinctions when it comes to Critical Role. But good for you, I'm making progress. Fortunately, captions, it's full attention on your screen thing or nothing. That's fair. That still sounds like fun when you have the brain cells to focus on it. And if you want to do it. Are you 5? No. Now you're 5. Okay, is that everything? Am I missing anything? I need to bonk. DC, FBDC decrease. Yes, that's it. That's literally it. Campaign 1, campaign 2. Separate stores and... Ooh. IKEA potato, reassemble it in your stomach. Perhaps. Ah! Hello, Sunkist. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Successful first day back. Damn. Do pop into the chat. Let us know how you're doing. Hi. Congrats. Ow. Oh, that was my ribs disagreeing with how funny that was. First campaign follows a group called Vox Machina. Oh, I recognize that. If you like silly fancy stuff, you're going to check an animated series image from that campaign. It's on Prime Video. You may not. That's okay. We are getting moisturized. Look at my awesome mug. Let me try and not spill that. The titles of my redeems. That one is a reference to Doctor Who. Please tell me you got that. Ah, that tea is ice cold. Series is also my harder head. Nice. Well, I think in a few minutes we're gonna have a short break. Because I have been drinking entirely too much tea today, and it needs out. Do you guys have favorite drinks that you're going to get in the break? Because you should go and get yourself a drink. You should go stretch yourself, your legs. If you can, and if you want to. It is healthy. If you stretch regularly, you will not get back pain. For example. Do as I say, not as I do, etc., etc. Make it Irish. Nice. Nice, nice, nice Sunday afternoon. Your sci-fi area of interest is Grimdark and a future with only wars. You have whiskey and Baileys. Nice. Enjoy. Yes, Exio has a very cool caffeinated table. Since today or earlier. Okay. after this stage, I am gonna go commit maintenance real quick. Get myself some more tea, etc. Alright. Oh, perfectly halfway through. Look at that. Look at that. Coming along. You might acquire a Mandarin. Ooh. Nice. Very good. Yes. Maintenance. Oh, yes. I wasn't born English, but at this point I've consumed so much tea that part of my blood is purely... What's the chemical called? It's tea. Whatever. Horrible jokes. Love them. See you guys in a few minutes. Gonna go get some tea. Gonna stretch a bit. As long as it doesn't end up in the hopper. What am I, an American? God. Okay. Back in a few minutes. See you guys then. Ye and hi is correct. Oh, I should have rolled some ads before I went. That's okay. Whatever. You'll survive. I need to get back into my rhythm first. We'll get there. We'll get there. But... Cowboy jump scare. Yeehaw! Ow. Fuck. God. Oh yeah, it is starting to give up a little bit. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Not a single one of you has asked so far how I have managed to bruise my ribs. And I know that this is because some of you already know, because I have talked to you. Do none of you want to hear the epic fucking tale of how I managed to bruise my ribs? You know where? Yeah, you do. It's an epic, epic tale of just coughing my fucking lungs out for a week on end. Apparently you can just fucking bruise your ribs from coughing too hard. We learned that the hard way. And they take like a month to heal. That's horrible. Slipped and fell on some ice, knowing my... No. That I just bruised my knee with that last week. Because they don't fucking salt my road. And I had to cross it. And because cars had been driving over the snow on there all day, it was a fucking... What do you call it? An ice rink. It was an ice rink right outside my door. There was genuinely several centimeters of ice on my road. And I ate shit on it. I will gladly admit that. Because the fault lies not with me, it lies with the local city infrastructure. Snow. Oh god. Ow. Yeah, do you get any of that down south? We got a load of it last week-ish. Evidently. It was fun, it was great. Like, as long as I'm not slipping on ice and eating shit, I love snow. It crunched under my shoes. It was very satisfying to walk over. I love the sight of snow. It looks very nice. And I don't drive a car, nor did I try to ride a bike over it. So maybe I am still biased positively towards snow. Like, I forgive it for making me fall. I forgive it. We had snow, but nothing around here. Ah. Aw. Driving cars. Is it? I've heard it's not. I have heard the opposite many, many times from friends and family. And what makes your opinion be this way? Genuinely curious. Finish this. Boop. No, there. Okay. Ta-da! What row was that? That was row 5. Okay. Snow is fun. You avoid cars driving in it by a 10-mile radius. I think that is wise. Hey, Platinum Azure. How you doing? It has been a long while, yes. Lots of things have happened. And now I am slowly making my way back over to streaming here again. Oh, why is that command not there? Hold up. This is a matter that needs to be resolved immediately. I know that I went on a little pruning streak this week sometime. Removing things, but I didn't think I removed that one. Aw, that's cute. Hug. Oh, it is gone. Aw. Well, let me fix that immediately. All that. Hacker man powers activate. there! Look at that. Hacker man powers. The power of copy paste. Aww. Kebab betting. Yes. Okay. Round 6. Slip stitch in next to DC. So they want us to go into the middle one. Bit. Please. No. Oh. Almost. Sir. Okay. Chain 6 counts as first DC in chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. DC in same stitch. Chain 3. Hold on. Now what? Skip next to DC, skip next FPC. Okay, so just DC, chain 3 DC in every middle DC of the 5 ones. Easy. Anything between? Yes, okay. Sir, come back on my hook. There. Bro, come here. Oh my god. This cotton is very slippery. I copied it from the blame command, if you must know. You keep using emotes that at best I might recommend let you know as do not apologize. Yeah, it is just a thing of Twitch that you just... People take their little ecosystems with them wherever they go, and that is really fun. For other people who do like a little bit of context, that streamer is the Kengineer, who is a fantastic, interesting guy, committing loads of his free time hours to researching Warframe. Because Warframe, like any long-lived 10-year-old game that has been getting constant updates, it has some special kinks in it. And lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of math. So fucking much math. And this guy dedicates himself to figuring it out. And presenting it to the user base in a understandable way. Which is really a really noble effort, considering the nature of some Warframe players. But it is a very fun effort. He has a fun community. He has fun emotes as well. That is the context. If you are at all interested in Warframe, do go look him up. Oh. 3 chains. Bane of my existence. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna redo this one. Shattered that thread. Math! In this economy? Yeah, okay, look. Math has a bad rep. For no good reason. I like math. Math is cool. Math is very interesting. You can blow some people's minds with math. There are multiple cool math facts from university that I'm still sitting on and marveling at every time I remember them. The statistics I had to do for my thesis, while in the end I fucking hated them so fucking much, I still think they're interesting. I love them. Secretly, I love them. They're very interesting, and it's just the amount of time that I had to sit down and stare at them and rework them every fucking time my supervisor had a whim. It was fun in its own way, but also very draining by the end. But they were still fun. This is just a Warframe Roomba. Yeah, Warframe has Roombas that you have like a little personal quarter in that game. And you can buy Roombas to just have in your personal quarters. It's great. You love math at least until we get to multivariable calculus and the more abstract shit like rings and groups. Ugh, yeah, no, I never got that far. The fact that I passed that exam, even... Okay, multivariable calculus is the one exam that I had to do a genuine retake of in uni. The one exam that I had to do a retake of. Because it just did not make any sense. I just crammed it for that exam. I passed by the skin of my teeth. And for the record, I failed it the first time by less than a percent point. Okay, I failed by less than a percent point. I had 0.556? No. It was something 0.554 I think I had, and you needed 0.56 to pass. It was a stupidly tiny margin. It was less than a percent point, and they failed me. And then the next time I crammed even harder, and then I passed it. But that was multivariable calculus. I will never forgive it. Thank you, Plat. I am also proud of me for that. That was an ordeal. Math has a bad reputation. It's mostly undeserved. Blame should fall on many bad math teachers still. Yeah. Yeah, it's the teachers that are maybe not always great. It's the fact that the school system as well is not conducive. Like, people think of school systems as effective, as like a good way of teaching everyone the basic things. In my opinion, they're not. And not just because there's simply no way one teacher can cater to all of their students in a class setting simultaneously. The system sets everyone, teacher and student, up for some degree of failure in that kind of setting. Math itself has nothing to do with that. Math is just cool. Wikipedia is an article in my language, therefore it isn't real. Valid. YouTube has paused my music again. YouTube, I am here. YouTube, you know, you guys know how YouTube just pauses itself sometimes? Why would it pause itself on an ad? You're making money. You're shooting yourself in the foot. I don't even care about this. Like, do you guys ever get an ad and you think, what the fuck did I do that landed me in this target group? The thing is, people don't seem to know there are many ways to understand different aspects of math. Yes. Oh. Platinum, you have... I really admire the patience you have there. Wow. That is really nice of you. And yeah, it is really just... When I privately tutored people in gamer college, it was also about finding the right way to explain something to someone. Cater to the student who's trying to understand it. Which is exactly what modern school systems do not encourage. Please? Okay. Am I using wireless headphones, earbuds with an auto-pause function? No. YouTube just stops every once in a while like, hey, you still there? Doop. In there. There we go. We are slowly becoming bigger, which is very exciting. Where was I? Okay, that was... Oh. Alright. Round 7. Never had a math teacher that clicks. Yeah. Yeah. And it is a shame that you had to go through that. It is a shame that so many more people still have to go through that. Unfortunately, it is... I see it as a genuine systemic issue, and, like... It is something that you could individually work against if you had the time to go up to people and go like, hey... If that was even a thing, like, people want all kinds of certificates for you to be able to tutor people. But it would be fun. It would be something that I would genuinely be interested in, but I don't know if it's possible to even combine that with everything else I'm currently doing. But that would be fun. Maths becomes interesting when they are applicable. Yes, that as well. Like, there are people who really vibe with theoretical maths. I am not one of those. Just, it's another thing of like learning style. Like, some people really just need to see an example and then it clicks perfectly well. Like, I have, for several math concepts, I have drawings memorized that made it click for me. And I love to pull them out whenever I'm trying to explain it to someone else who does not get it. And try to explain it with that. The one thing I love is equations with one or two unknowns. Yes, those are just little puzzles. Little sudokus. With X's and Y's and Z's. Okay. Oh, I did it wrong. Haha. Half double crochet in third chain of first DC to make last chain 3 space. That's this. Boop. Yeah, good enough. Chain 3, 3 DC in same space. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No. 2, 3. Do I have any of those drawings? No, they are in my brain. And it depends on if I even remember them. Depends on the topic at hand. Like, they're just sitting in there, laying in wait, like a dormant spy cell. SC, chain 3, SC in next space. Okay. What, like this? 1, 2, 3. Nope. SC, not DC. Oh, that's cute. So much of what you learn in school is way more interesting as an adult than as a kid or teen. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you have any subject in mind right now, I can just yell it out and I'll see if I have a trick for it in my head and then I can try and explain it. Or show you. If there is a one. You know what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 7. Boop. Even a math teacher, but every once in a while I ponder going into teaching, then I remember, yeah, that's another thing. Not only is the system dubiously functional, the support around it, like teachers horrible paid, is just a stereotype, and it really should not be. In an ideal world, it would be a kind of prestige position that you could go into when you have acquired a lot of practical knowledge, and it would be fun because you're passionate about teaching children. It's like, it should have the same reputation that being a doctor has. And instead it is seen as this low-end fucking thing, like, why? You are literally teaching the next generation of humans! You are determining, in a very real way, the future of society. And the fact that that is not seen as anything important is baffling! As it happens, the mother of one of my old pupils work with me now, and last year he was unfit to work his regular job. He was back at school, following his mum, helping her out. He talked to me about if you could redo the whole course, I'd know how to appreciate it. Aw. That's just another thing of being forced into courses. Like, in the moment itself, you'd hate it. Because you're being forced into it, you don't want it. Of course. But afterwards, hopefully, often, there's always this point of like, okay, I would not want to do it again, but if I were to do it again now, I would be able to do it better because of the stuff that I learned in there. And that, in and of itself, has been the point of the course. You have achieved improvement in that topic because of the course, so it has attained the goal, to some degree. Which is good. But it is the fact that you often look back on it like, ah, well, that would be fun now, I guess. A lot of stuff just comes at the wrong time in life, sometimes. And the fun thing is that for adults, there's a lot of self-learning resources out there. You know the ones that all the fucking essay YouTubers are sponsored by. I am not sponsored by fucking anyone, so I'm not gonna give anyone free fucking advertisement on my channel. But you know the ones, you can Google. I haven't looked into a single one. High school me would be baffled, I think, high school me would be baffled that I found a direction at all. Like in high school, I did ancient languages because I was bored out of my skull otherwise. I am doing software engineering now. I had no direction back then. I do now. It is good. Software engineering, yeah. You decided on the career of 14, stuck with it. See, you're the example that everyone puts in front of the faces of every other 14-year-old child and go like, why couldn't you be more like this guy? Now, real talk, I am so happy for you about that. That is really good. I am very glad. That must be fun. I mean, the one thing that I picked, like, there is one thing, the one decision I have stuck with the absolute fucking longest that my parents did not fucking believe at first was, I want to play accordion. And my family was like, surely not. So they rented a tiny one for my tiny 9-year-old self for like a year. And at the end of the year, I was like, of course I'm gonna do another year. And then I did. But renting accordions is not cheap, so they ended up just buying me one. And now I have my super pretty blue accordion that I love dearly. And that is still a tiny ass model because I am weak and not large. It is good for me. And that's the decision with I have stuck with the longest in my entire life. I don't even know why I made it. Like, whatever decision-making process went through my 9-year-old head at the time, I do not remember it. No, actually, I was 8 when I decided. You just had to do 1 year of music theory before you were allowed to pick up an instrument. I went into that going like, I want to play the accordion! So my family enrolled me thinking like, okay, at the end of the year, they're gonna have changed their mind. They're gonna have picked like something normal, like a guitar or a piano. No. Accordion! Jokingly grumpy about the direction I have finally found being the one people kept shoving me towards the team because they did for all the... Ah. My 8-year-old self heard the siren call, dude. Yeah. I don't remember shit from music theory. I do. I can read sheet music. Period. But, yeah, Ladybug, that is incredibly valid because there is nothing... Nothing is a stronger motivator when you were a teenager than people telling you to do something. And the only thing it makes you want to do is go in the other direction. And it spoils it for however long until you consciously make an effort to get over it again. At least in my case. And that just fucking sucks. Because people, they do it with good intentions, surely, but they're not keeping in mind that they're talking to a teenager. I was the fucking worst with that. You love music theory, especially improv theory, but not to start with it. I don't know, maybe... I think it might have also, in the specific music school, it was very unofficial, everything. It was barely licensed, if I remember correctly. It might have also worked as a kind of filtration system, like, are these 8-year-olds serious about playing an expensive instrument? Let's try and see if they're willing to commit to a year of not playing it yet, so that we can spare parents some money. I think it might have been some of that as well. Which is, again, just an interesting system to set up in that spot. Go do art because you can draw nicely. Sir, I was posting photos on DeviantArt. See, there's a difference between posting wolves to DeviantArt and posting wolves to LinkedIn. And there's also, of course, the whole debate around, like, should you make your hobby your job? Like, there's point one, can you do that? Is your hobby suitable for that? Is your skills transferable to do that? And there's point two, are you ready to make your fun free time thing the thing that you get paid to do? That's a very difficult choice to make, a very important choice to make, and people don't think about it at all. Especially not when they're telling teenagers shit. Excuse you. Get back here. There. The approach there was to turn my hobby into a job because I was no more. Ugh. Teenagers aren't supposed to have marketable skills. God. That is horrible. I really hope no one actually told you that to your face, because holy shit. I would like to bite them retroactively, honestly. But that is also exactly what I did when I was 18 and still confused as fuck as to what I would be doing with the rest of my life. I was like, okay, looking at myself, what are my skills? I can do math, but not that good anymore because I had depression and I failed this year, so my grades aren't great, so the universities don't want me anymore for math. I can do languages, maybe. And then I fell into game development. And I am so glad that I did. Boodle needs to restart music theory! She can understand how to play anything besides chords. Oh, I hope you find something good to learn it with. As far as I understand, it can be very useful to know music theory. Strange strategy. Okay, how can we make sure as few people as possible want to pay for our services? I have the best combo because my job isn't really my hobby, but it's adjacent to it. Nice. Yeah, for some people it's perfectly fine that they make their hobby thing their main income source. But that is a choice that you have to consciously make and not be pushed into. For context, you're going into the design field because you enjoy the creative problem solving. Your POV is something people can find useful and think it's fun. Nice. It isn't the same as your hobbies now. I don't think anyone straight up said, hey, this is your one marketable skill, but it was felt. Oof. It's incredible how quickly people forget what it was like to be a teenager after they stop being a teenager. Like, damn. Teenagers shouldn't have marketable skills. The entire US. Oh, God, don't get me started on the US. I went into game design development when I was younger. Sometime late in high school, I realized I was afraid to start hating games if this job became stressful. So you pivoted to general software. Nice. I mean, there's no reason you can't make games in your free time. You have the skills now. Or at least if you have, you know, been in software development circles for a while, you will know where to find resources to learn it. That's nice. And like, as someone who has gone there, it has just, I don't actually actively do it for a job anymore, but it has given me funny perspectives on stuff like bugs and features that I find interesting to implement, and just given me more of an appreciation for games. Yeah, most Western countries demand you choose direction in life around your mid-teens. Yeah, that fucking... I mean, people are very different, and to shove everyone through a standardized hole is never a good idea. Is just my point in that. Because I did not... Clearly, I had no fucking clue what to do at 16. Because people were... It's also just part of... In a system like that, you don't have adults that can really sit down with each child and, like, talk to them to figure out how to approach the child and what the child might want to do and how to advise the child. That's not a thing that's possible, and if I had had that, I might have been on my merry way much sooner. But yeah. Just lots of things of... This system of standardizations does not work the way that people hope it does. It worked for the majority to a degree, but that's it, and it shouldn't be touted as anything more. I was lucky that for me it was later than that, but even as was a path I just abandoned later on because it didn't work out. Really scary. Yeah. Try to give career picking counseling at 1-on-1. Oh. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I am glad you guys have had that. What the fuck? I wish we did. That's already an improvement. Yeah. My opinion is that, I mean, I only have opinion about higher education, how that should be done. And my opinion is, bring back internships and apprenticeships. And when I say internship, I mean, of course, fucking paid. You're giving them your labor. Come on, you get paid for that. Free internships are a scam. Aw. I am sorry to hear that, Ladybug. That, not fun. Not great. Okay, we are starting to commit crimes. Backloop DCs. Like in the Netherlands, when I am running around and, you know, experiencing the real world, I see companies with signs on them that say, you know, licensed educator. Like, students can take internships there and learn stuff on the job. And that is ideal. And I love that it exists. However, due to my experience with the educational system, I am afraid that people are gonna have, like, biases against it. Aw. Like, in the Netherlands, it's a whole thing of, like, they actually, genuinely give their children tests to complete, and then, based on their score in that test, they send them to a better or a worse high school type. They have fucking rankings. And some subjects are only taught in one type of high school rank, and others are only in another. And of course the practical skills and the trades are at the bottom of a ranking, and it's disgusting. It's like, why are you doing that to the children? Come on. In Belgium they didn't do this, but the feeling was still kind of there a little bit sometimes. Not explicitly, but it's just weird how people are so insistent upon like, oh, I did Greek and Latin. I am smart. I am smarter than you. Haha. Like, no, you're not. Maybe in some way, but not in many other ways. Intelligence isn't a single number that you can measure like that. The chain, no. Chain 3 DC and backup of next 3 DC SC and next space, that's this one. Because yes, we are still trying to fucking crochet throughout the entire run. That's fucked up. Yeah. It's like, well, let all the stupid children do the trades. Do you want your house plumbed by the children you call stupid? How are you confident that you're gonna get hats? I don't get it. I don't get it. Wait, what? DC. That's chain 3 DC. Okay. Got it. I am starting to feel my back. So, we might not be streaming for much longer. I might call it quits at the end of this row. And I'm gonna go put the heating pad on my fucking back. And give my voice and my ribs a rest. So you guys are funny, and I want to laugh, but my ribs do not agree. But this piece is coming along very nicely. I really like the way that the colors are, you know, appearing. Yeah. IQ is nonsense. Just, you know, pop a number on that. No. At the very least, it's named wrong. Because there might be something in there as like measuring how quickly a child learns. That might hold some merit, but that is not what people think of when they hear intelligence quotient. That's not what people think of, and that's just... I mean, imagine if you're a child, and you get given an IQ test, and say that you score high on that. You're gonna be carrying that weight with you the rest of your life, until you manage to shake it off, of course. That's just bad. Intelligence is not knowledge, and we know that, but maybe, yeah. What's the whole Mensa shit anyway? Is it like, high IQ people only? Why? IQ made for a very specific purpose and treated as a general thing. Yeah, I seem to recall something like that as well. It's like BMI. God. Someone learning the basics of plumbing, wiring, etc. Let me tell you, it's not a job for yeah, no, it is not. A lot of our teachers were like that until the Latin classes absolutely got fucked on a school-wide contest with subjects. Oop! Economics and modern languages students scored top on English, history, and natural science. Nice! Congrats! Yeah, just... the entire universe that is a single person cannot meaningfully be quantified by tests like that. 4 letters, an IQ number, any other measure that you can have, like, it will... You're stereotyping and you're categorizing people, and That's not productive on the larger level. Only made to categorize the OG creator's potential son-in-law as a bad match for... Ah, that is delightful. Thank you for that nugget of knowledge. I love that. God. Please, there. Magnificent. Let's see. Ooh. So let me check how many total rows there are in this. Oh, many more. 16 rounds. This is round 8. And if crochet worked linearly, that would mean we're about halfway. But realistically, this would take like 2 more streams. And I am tempted to keep it as the stream project. That way, if there is someone who would like to rewatch the VODs afterwards, they can see it get completed. And I think that would be fun for them. Because like this stream was kind of a test of like, okay, am I ready and willing to return back to Twitch streaming? And this is fun. So I think I will. I was nervous about some things, but the nervousness is fading. Hello, Lagoober. How are you doing? Been a while, hasn't it? It's fun. Well, see, the first time well, not the first time, one of the first times I had to play accordion in front of my entire school at the time. I was so fucking stressed that the only way I was able to perform at all, to walk onto the stage, was if I put on a silly hat. Like, by default, I have a decent to large amount of stage fright. And through regular exposure, we can get rid of it. And I am, right now I am not nervous at all anymore. And I know that this is just a thing that I do. It's just gonna have to be a thing that gets worked back up. Which is also why you don't have my face cam on right now. I do have one ready, but I decided, you know what, first time back, I'm gonna keep it comfortable for myself. We're not gonna turn that thing on yet. Emotional support silly hat. Yeah. That's where the concept of me putting on hats to play accordion came from. It was because of that. I had stage fright to go live the first time, so I put on a hat. I think. I don't remember. It's been too long. I don't think I have the thoughts of that first time. Which, you know, that's fine. Genuinely. It's a process. And it's not a linear one either. That's starting to look great. This is gonna be... Look at the colors. Look at the color changes. Look at them. That's gonna be incredibly tasty once it's done. Like, this is the yarn. This is where we're currently working. This is where it's gonna go. So with a bit of luck, we'll see blue at the very outer edge by the end of this project. Hello, Neilram. How are you doing? Let me... The color changes are really gorgeous, yes. I am really looking forward to the end of this little thingy. Really looking forward to seeing that blue come to right. Yeah, I think it will. Like, if we got... From the fact that there was a little blue in there, this looks like the shade of blue that is between blue and purple. So I said we've had a full rotation of purple. We're having, you know, the pink and the white, which is about halfway through, if I had to guess. And if we're at around 8 out of 16, we are going to be seeing the blue, I think, because there's a full rotation of purple. Yeah, we are absolutely going to see the blue. There's no way we're not. And this also means that I can make a shit ton more cool things with this yarn. Like, the original pattern for this uses lace. Which, you know, if you want to convert the amount of meters and grams that this takes from lace to another yarn, That is very difficult. But it is not. So I didn't know exactly how much yarn this was going to take. But I guesstimated that it would at least take enough that it would show some cool color changes. And I'm really glad that I am looking to be right. YouTube, I swear to God, yes, I am still here. Please quit. You paused on an ad again. Incredibly interesting choices you're making there, YouTube. Nailram says nice. I think so too. Thank you, Nailram. Shooting themselves in the foot seems to be the YouTube financial model as of late. Yes. Yes, it does. I need to stop using it, to be honest. Like, I disabled my ad blocker for it because I am a bit lazy and also using my time for a lot of other things. But I really do need to just invest into just... And by invest I do mean some time into an alternative for it. Ideally some kind of downloader situation, which you didn't hear from me. Haha. You didn't hear that here. Oh, almost there. Okay, that doesn't work. There. Let me check out to finish this part. Yeah, I've grabbed a lot of songs, but a lot of the creators I enjoy still only post there because there's no good alternative. Yeah. It's a JavaScript situation, as someone put it. Everyone uses JavaScript because everyone uses JavaScript. No one thinks JavaScript is good. Not even JavaScript developers think JavaScript is good. It's just the one standard reliably enforced by internet browsers. So they keep updating it, and web browsers keep reinforcing it. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Half double crochet. Yes, this nonsense again. One chain and a half double into this. There we go. That's our progress for this stream. Bonk. Yeah, I thought you loved JavaScript. I have opinions about JavaScript. Ask me about them again next stream. I could fill an entire stream with opinions about nonsense. Okay, I'm gonna go see if there's any fun creator that I follow online. There is not a single one. Okay, in that case, since we are streaming makers and crafting, I'm gonna go look into the category and see if there's anything fun, anyone crocheting in there. Someone's doing a Hobbit birthday. They're not doing crochet, but they are knitting. So I might drop you guys off there. Placo Live! Next stream is just coder opinions. Sips tea and JavaScript. Uh-oh. I have ideas for free time code nonsense. I want to do software streams as well at some point. And they will actually be JavaScript. I will not be enjoying it, but they will be JavaScript. Okay, there's a French embroidery stream going on. There's a German crochet stream going on. And that's my stream going on. Oh god. Crochet and coffee. You speak English. Okay. But you know what? Let's go book the person with the birthday. That's nice, isn't it? JavaScript complaining 100% speedrun. Okay. Alright. How do I rate things in this thingy? Stream to get no rate. There. Alright, you. Yes, the lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, there we are going. Make sure to wish his creator a happy Hobbit birthday as well. I think that's what's going on anyway. Yeah, no, you guys. How much time do I have? A decent amount. Okay. You remember the commands? Yes. Make sure to join the Discord, stay in touch. I don't have a fixed schedule for now. Hopefully soon I will, once, you know, this takes a bit to get it back into, it takes a while to form a habit. Discord is where you will hear the first, if there's another stream on the horizon. You guys, I am very happy to be back, very happy to be chatting with you again. I missed this. I genuinely did. And I hope to be back again soon. And for now, thank you all very much for hanging out with me and watching this little thing become half complete. And I will keep it around for the next crochet stream. So next time you tune in and there's crochet, hopefully it will be this thing growing some more. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your weekend, whatever. And I hope that you start the day tomorrow, the Monday, the new work week. I hope you start it well. Yeah, I think that's about all I have to say for now. I will let you guys go. Let's go raid. See you guys next time. We hate Mondays, we do, but we're gonna make it good days anyway, Batisto. Positivity. Yeah, take care everyone. Bye. Garfield.